2, 1. All right then. Hello everybody, and we are back with an audio edition again. This is a different one. Now, last week we did bring you NXT TakeOver in your house too by audio review. So this week we're gonna do it again, audio. Hell in a Cell, but tonight we have a different guest. I don't have my usual co-host on as usual, but I do have a very special guest that's going to be co-hosting. We just finished watching Hell in a Cell not that long ago, and we got a lot to talk about it. But I'm going to let my guest introduce himself first. Go right ahead.
How you doing, guys? How you doing? We are live, baby. We are live. We're here with Master Bryce. It's your boy. It's the king. It's the reason. Guys, we're here, and we're going to review Hell in a Cell. Bryce, I'm so excited to be here. I know I got a lot of you, bro. I've always wanted to be on your show, but I was kind of like scared to ask you and shit. But I'm actually glad that we can review this together,
Oh, yes, most definitely. Trust me, you're like the third person that has been on here to actually review a show with me.
I don't feel as lucky anymore.
Hey, usually you guys hear Kyle on here, and then the other one was, Evo Uno. Well, not Evo Uno, Evo Once and whatnot. He was part of the WrestleMania review that just happened not that long ago. You can look him up. Part of the Bodega podcast and everything, but we are back with an audio one. Like I said, we are here with the guy himself, the Isaiah. Part of say he's got a simple kind. Well, that's simple, but a certain royalty to him. If he gets what I mean when I say that.
Was that my plug? Was that the plug for myself?
Cheap plug.
Oh man, I'm blushing.
But yeah, we got a lot to say about Hell in a Cell tonight, though, man. Like I said, I wanted to let him introduce himself first. But looking at this show tonight, like a quick initial thought of it, just the overall thing, it was okay.
It was alright.
It was alright.
It was alright.
The main event was the only really thing to talk about.
See, something that I said I was gonna say this. I said I was gonna say it. Something that we disagree on sometimes is like the quality part, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the main event was clearly the match of the night, right?
Yep.
Can agree on that.
Agree.
But I didn't see nothing that was wrong with this show. I mean, I wasn't a fan of the Alexa and Shayna thing.
We're gonna get to that shit.
And also, but I mean, it was an okay show. So we don't always agree on that, but at least we can agree that the main event was clearly by far the best part of the show.
Agreed.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. We can go match by match, segment by segment, promo by promo. Let's get to it right now, man. Let's not waste no more time. I know these people are tired of waiting.
Yep.
Let's go ahead straight to it.
Let's get to the point. Now, you said you did see the pre-show and whatnot.
See the pre-show.
I saw a little of it. I know there was a pre-show match, but I didn't really pay that much attention to it, though.
Right.
Because it was Mandy Rose and Natalya out there and whatnot. I was just kind of in and out of the whole thing.
Nobody's meaner than Tamina.
Nobody's meaner than Tamina, folks. Honestly, I was just in and out of the whole thing.
Right.
It wasn't bad or anything to what I saw. I know Natalya won because, I had left for a second. I was eating something, and by the time I came back, it was over. So I don't really have much to say on that, unless you do.
Well, I'm gonna be real quick since I saw the entire pre-show because I guess I'm that kind of guy that just wanted to watch the whole pre-show. Plus, I wanted to see the love of my life, Natalya. Other than I can't tell Sasha that, but I wanted to see Natalya. So honestly, what I'm gonna say, but keeping it real simple, I love how they were able to incorporate something. A lot of people get mad because they're not able to build so quick that they fought when they were backstage. That was last Monday, wasn't it?
Yeah, last Monday.
That was last Monday, and they just threw this match together. I'm not upset about it. I know a lot of people be like, oh yeah, no build. Oh my God, we gonna do? But I'm happy that they were able to incorporate Mandy and Dana and see that Mandy is no longer just that part of that she was. When she was with Sonya and Paige, she's not that same girl no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a different Mandy. You said Mandy, but it's a different Mandy and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a different Mandy. And it was a decent match. I mean, Natalya was very, real grounded. She's a submission technician, so it's real easy for her to use that in-ring psychology to just overcome, and she got the W. She flew home the W. They're gonna be flying W's all through the Maple Leaf country.
Hey man, that's Canada for you. Gotta get the wins. That's gotta represent the Hart family and whatnot.
Maple Leafs, Natalya, and Drake. There you go.
There you go. That's 3 big things in Canada. So there you go.
Oh, and syrup.
Syrup, lot of syrup. But yeah, Natalya gets the win, and whatnot. Like I said, it's not much I can really count from this and everything. Right. So I'm sure it'll be a tag title match at some point in the future, so we'll see what happens with that.
Nobody's meaner than Tamina.
Nobody meaner than Tamina, but we do kick off with the official show, which they did say this is the final pay-per-view in the Thunderdome before they hit the road in July. Well, I think it's late July, right?
It's going to be like mid-July, mid to late July.
Yeah, mid to late July.
Texas, of all places.
Hey, man, Texas was the only thing that was really running at the time.
Florida's been open since the beginning of time.
Texas and Florida never gave a shit. Mostly Florida never gave a shit when it comes to this virus. Come on, you see me shit on them niggas a lot and whatnot.
I like Florida. Florida's all right. Sorry.
Not say Florida's bad, but Florida be on a lot of bullshit. When it came to this virus, them niggas was on some bullshit, okay? So it's a lie I can say. In Texas, they just stopped kind of giving a shit for a while. So I wasn't really surprised when I knew that only you could really run stuff from either Texas or Florida. I know they're trying to run more cities nowadays and whatnot. I know COVID restrictions.
I'm going to be there. When it comes to the Allstate Arena, I don't care if it's just me and fucking, what's that new guy name? They got rid of Ad. They got rid of
what's his name? Chris, I think.
I don't know. He's great though. You know,
yeah, he was on NXT in a pre-show.
That guy Corey. We're gonna be the only people in the entire arena, and I'm gonna enjoy the show.
Yeah, we're gonna have a full crowd again.
I'm gonna sit there and yell, "Bro," when my boy kick his shoes off. I'm gonna be right there, smiling while you and the boy are sitting at home.
Hey man, it's Raw. I just ain't really trying to go to Raw like that.
Raw's been so.
It's the shits.
Why are you doing this to me? Why can't they have the same writers? Like Roman is sitting over here just being the leader of a mafia gang, dude. I feel like he's gonna come and get me sometimes. I feel like I'm so old tribal chief. I love you. I feel like he's gonna come get us right now. And I can't.
Some mafia level shit with him and what he's damn near the best thing on SmackDown just in general. Like SmackDown is just a better show overall, but yeah, Raw is just literally all over the place. That I'm be honest, there are times when I get damn near the third hour Raw, I be starting to fall asleep. Then it's like I gotta do something. It's happened to me I had to literally rewind the show.
It's not that bad.
Just like I don't know if I was just that bored, but I was like,
did you say you were falling asleep?
It just be the times like I be watching the show and I just kind of look at my phone like, how much time is left in this damn show again? Like shit. God. So it's like how much time is left in this show, and the build going into this pay-per-view in general has been
It's been the only thing I was really looking forward to. It was made last week, and that was I was looking forward to the WWE Championship match. You know, I was looking for the title match between Drew and Bobby for a while. Obviously, you know, it's not that the show was lackluster in build. However, it just threw us for a curveball a couple days ago because they had the Hell in a Cell match between Roman and Ray on SmackDown. And don't get me wrong, they tore the house down. I heard USA Network was like upset about that. Did you hear about that?
I didn't hear about the USA part.
They were upset about that. They were upset because Fox was able to get that and they weren't. You know, that USA, the best thing they get is Shannon Baszler breaking glasses and Reginald being hypnotized by the thong song. That's the best thing they have.
And, you know, when they did this match and you told me about it, I didn't even know the match was actually going to happen on SmackDown. When you told me like an hour before, I'm like, this shit tonight? Tonight? I was like, yeah, it's tonight. I'm like, and they're not going to do it on Sunday?
Right.
I thought that was a strange move at first. I was like, why would they put the free Hell in a Cell match on network TV? But they tried to make it look like a big moment. And did I think it was a ratings ploy? Yeah, I did believe that. Because I'm like, really? You're not going to put Roman on the pay-per-view, but you're going to do the show on free TV. And it wasn't a bad match. It was really good. Don't get me wrong. I believe the commercials killed it half the time. But overall, it was still a damn near really good match and whatnot. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And, you know, it's Roman. So, like I said, it's...
Oh, hell, Tribal Chief.
Yeah, I'll have the Tribal Chief. So, like I said, really weird that they started Hell in a Cell on Friday.
Roman is so good that he's the head of not only his table, but my table. And he's not even here.
Hey, man, you are a big Roman fan, so...
I was a Roman fan.
You never turned.
I know we're getting off track here. You know, I know this isn't really like your regular show. This is like two guys just kicking the breeze. You know, you want a beer?
Hey, shooting the shit.
Do you want a beer?
I'm good right now. I'm straight. Hey, man, I got my drink right here.
I can wait. I can wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna wait.
Get it right there. Crack it open.
I'm just saying. I was a Roman fan before everybody was a Roman fan. I was sitting there like we believe like the days in high school. You know, I was a big Roman fan, and everybody was like, "Oh, this guy sucks." I remember I told you like watching the little, you know, the guy. He's like, oh my god, well, the Roman sucks. Oh, dude, he's the greatest, man.
I just think it's because they pushed him as a face for so long and the shit didn't work and fans dejected it that now it's like, okay, he's heel and acknowledge me. Now he's the fucking shit.
Roman's the man.
He's the man now.
Undisputed. Let's go back to the show, though.
But yeah, let's kick off with the first match tonight. Hell in a Cell. Bianca Belair, Bayley, SmackDown Women's title on the line. You want to go first on this or me?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the match as opposed to a lot of my counterparts. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a real big Bayley. I'm a huge fan of the women's division. You know, Becky, Bianca, Sasha, Bayley, etc. I'm a huge fan, especially the Four Horsewomen. I'm trying not to be biased because I don't like. But I honestly thought it was a good match. I thought it was an okay match. Because during the entire match, the story that they were trying to tell was, oh, Bayley has been in the match before. Oh, Bianca's never been in the match. Look what happens. Oh, Bayley has a huger advantage, etc. They even had times where Bayley was manipulating Bianca by tying her hair to the. Did you see this part?
Oh yeah.
She tied it. Oh my! Wait, we have tomorrow. Remember, she tied it to the ropes. And she tied it to the chair. I thought she was going to tie it to the cage. I thought I was going to get tied up in her weave. It was so much ties that I was like, oh my God. So at a point, I was like, oh my God, is Bayley about to beat Bianca already? But no. And that sunset flip.
That was cold.
Oh my God.
Now that I did like.
It was so good. I liked it. I thought there were a lot of good spots. They put their life on the line. Their bodies on the line. Those bumps hurt. And I'm very proud of those women for pulling that off because not only was it an exceptional in-ring match, but the storytelling, the complete storytelling. It was a nice build. Do you disagree? It was a build.
It was a build, but I don't think it should have been on the level of Hell in a Cell though.
Well, they had to have another match. They had to have 2 Hell in a Cell matches, and Roman already killed Bray.
And we're not going to put 3 on here.
They're not going to do 3. I don't think they should do 3.
They did it last time, and I think they learned from that.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best idea. So it was okay, because the story was going to basically be Bianca's like, I'm so bad I could whoop your ass in the cell so that what the bam, I want you to feel me. You feel me? I don't take that laughing in my face lightly, and Bayley's just like all through the, you know what I'm saying?
The hyena.
Oh God,
the laughing hyena.
I thought it was a good match.
And yes, I do agree. I thought it was good. It was pretty decent. I will say this: when it comes to Hell in a Cell matches, this was more of a street fight. Really,
right.
It's Hell in a Cell there, but it's mostly a street fight. Because we got weapons involved. You had the kendo stick, chair, steel steps, table, a ladder. And there were some good spots with that, don't get me wrong, but they barely have used the cell. They probably used the cell at least maybe 3, maybe 4 times or whatnot. Don't get me wrong, they had a couple innovative spots here and there with the, like I said, with the kendo sticks and the chair and, the ladder and whatnot. But when I look at Hell in a Cell, it's just a street fight within Hell in a Cell. That's basically what it is. I'm sure people were expecting blood. I'm sure people were expecting you to be more brutal and use the cell and whatnot. But I've noticed these Hell in a Cell matches a long time now. That's how it usually goes. It's basically a street fight within it. It goes weapons. And, one thing, I never really saw Bianca losing the title. I just didn't. Like I said, we've been doing this feud since after WrestleMania and whatnot. So, like I said, it was still a good match. It wasn't bad. I thought it was decent. And there's one thing, and this has to just do with the cell in general. I hate that red cell. I hate that fucking red cell. I don't like it. It's an eyesore. I'd never liked it. And I even got to one point, because when Hell in a Cell, they kind of only kept it for Raw, and they were only doing red. I was like, I wonder what would happen if SmackDown has a blue Hell in a Cell then, if they did that. So I just don't like the red cell. I never liked the red Hell in a Cell. It just doesn't. It looks kind of tacky. It honestly looks tacky, and it just looks like an eyesore and whatnot.
Well, my opinion, real quick, I agree with the cell part. It looks like a toy. It looks like a toy. It looks like it's made out of plastic. And it's I would definitely play in it. It's seeming to look like a junkie house type. It looks very like a toy, whatever. It's not the same one that we grew up on, from the early 2000s before the HD era. But back to the match though itself. what do you expect them to do? They do. Not everybody can do Shane like. Or
Oh, we're not gonna start jumping off the cage and trying to fly and kill each other. I wouldn't be mad at that though.
Oh my God! You want to see Bayley go through a table on the from the top of the? What kind of human being are you?
It be some hardcore shit.
You deserve to go. You deserve to be on timeout. You want to see Bayley? You want to see Bayley or Bianca? I'm saying Bayley because I don't think Bianca was going to take that bump. You want to see Bayley or Bianca get thrown off or jump off on some Shane McMahon, Mick Foley time. Shane McMahon's jump was way longer than Mick Foley. So Shane McMahon's type jump. You want to see something like that?
Or like somebody get thrown off the cage?
You are a sick freak and you need help. You need help.
Someone's got to die.
No, so why are you going to kill them for it? They're women.
Someone's got to die. And you know, one thing with the Hell in a Cell, too, and this is just in general with it again, with the Hell in a Cell nowadays, I feel like, and somebody said this statement the other day, it's like, with Hell in a Cell, it's always been one of those things to end like a feud and whatnot. Nowadays, you just throw Hell in a Cell out there to be throwing it out there. And it ain't October this time. It's in June. It's in June. We didn't put it in October. Usually this shit falls around Halloween time. But now it's like, oh, we're doing it in June this time. I'm like, okay, so we're not going to do it in October. So I was surprised that Hell in a Cell was even just this month in June and that until October like usual and whatnot. But yeah, with the Hell in a Cell, though, it's just like Hell in a Cell just be used, Hell in a Cell to be used just to be used. Not in a way to like, hey, this is going to end this big-ass feud off that's been brewing on for months and whatnot. It's like, hey, we're going to have it just because, even if the feud ain't really been that long, it's like, okay, it's Hell in a Cell. Even if a feud's not even on that level like I thought with this one, I don't think it needed to be Hell in a Cell. I just thought it was kind of last minute. I'm like, oh, we announced Friday, it's going to be a Hell in a Cell match. I'm like, oh, okay, that was kind of out of nowhere. But then again, it's like, that's why y'all put Roman and them on SmackDown, and this was just another way to get another Hell in a Cell on there. So that's how I looked at the whole thing. But overall, I just thought it was a decent match. That's my whole opinion on it.
So out of 10, what do you rate it?
6.5.
Okay, that's not bad. I was gonna say 7. So it was nice though.
It was close.
I like the match. I'm a big fan of Bayley, and I'm a big fan of Bianca. I'm very proud of them.
So yeah, 6.5. I'm cool with that. It's close enough.
You still don't want a beer?
I'm good, man. I'm straight.
Master yourself.
Next though, Seth Rollins versus Cesaro.
About me?
You want? All right, I'm gonna go first on this one. Good match. 50-50 booking. It was good, but it was pretty long, and it kind of started to lose itself after a while. Both of these guys are really good. I thought they had a better match at WrestleMania, if you ask me.
Yeah.
They had a way better match at WrestleMania.
This match.
It just kind of started to drag a little, and I was surprised it went on that long. I'm like, man, it's kind of going long right here. And, you know, it ended up with a surprise one with Seth Rollins getting the win over Cesaro. But I was like, you know what, 50-50 booking. So, obviously, this feud is going to continue, and it's going to go into another match, basically. So, yeah, 50-50 booking. But it wasn't a bad match, though. It was okay.
In my opinion, when you look at two amazing, phenomenal, no points to AJ Styles, wrestlers like Seth Rollins and Cesaro, you expect them every time to go out there and hit a home run like they did at WrestleMania, because that was an amazing, that was a beautiful
Mania. They had to show out.
Oh my God, they had a beautiful match. And they're not to say that this match didn't live up to the hype, you know. Not gonna say that, because it was a decent match, you know. But sometimes we expect them to go out there and have classic after classic after classic, and if you realize that they do that, it's gonna saturate that Mania moment. You know? So, yeah, Seth Rollins won in a very slimy little way that made me go, I was surprised. Remember I said, oh, he's about to kick out. And he didn't kick out. It was, you know, it was a good match. The finish was just, you know, if I heard a rumor that is the most devastating move in all pro wrestling. So many people, like, it beats so many people, dude. Like, that surprise roll-up.
Yep.
It's beat the stunner, rock bottom, the leg drop.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, dude. The surprise roll-up is so good.
Better than a choke slam.
Better than a choke. Dude, Tombstone, forget about it. HBK kicked out of that before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sweet chin music.
It'll end it.
You're done.
Entire career. That's a life That's a career-ending maneuver.
Dead.
Surprise roll-up, man.
You're
My
done.
God.
So yeah, man, the drip god you call him has
The
won
drip
again.
God took a W, man. He flew the W.
He's-
For my Shield brothers, man. Shout out to John Moxley.
Man, them loud ass suits, man. Them loud ass
It's
suits.
colorful, man. It's the aesthetics. See, Seth Rollins he's a renaissance man. He's a man of taste. You know, he's a man of class. He's a man who you couldn't even stand in his shadow. You stand in his shadow and then you'll disappear. That's how great he is.
That's how you go that far. Probably guess he was standing over your shadow too, basically.
He definitely stand over my shadow.
Had too much
But
sauce,
you know
huh?
whose shadow he can't stand in? Our tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Oh shit. Damn.
All hail the tribal chief.
Going with the Roman train here, folks. We are going with the Roman train here,
But no, jokes aside though, it was a good match.
it was good. Went a little bit long though.
That finish just made me mad. You know how I feel about surprise roll-ups.
50-50 booking. Expect another match in the future.
They're gonna fight again. We're gonna see what happens in the rubber match.
Yep. Next, oh boy. You know, my friend Kyle would call this the smoke break matches. He
Had the
told me
smoke
tonight.
break, the body break.
The piss break, to go get yourself some lunch or dinner break.
Yeah.
Go get yourself a drink. Go get yourself some snacks. Go look at your phone.
Yeah.
Go do anything.
Come on, that's being mean. Come on, it was.
And well, let's do this. Alexa Bliss, Shayna Baszler. Why in God's name was this even on pay-per-view?
Well, look, they had. If we're looking at it from a story aspect, they had I don't want to use my words carefully. They had a unique build. You know, they were building. It's not like it's something that's happening out of nowhere. The build itself might have led to a lot of face palms, especially Lily. You know, but it wouldn't have mattered. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Let's just shoot from the hip. All right, I know how you feel about Alexa Bliss, and you know how I feel about Alexa Bliss, and I never thought we would ever come to a point where we would see sort of the same perception in Alexa, because this was upsetting to me. It's been upsetting me. I thought, I don't want to call her an accessory, but as an addition to the Fiend character, she was phenomenal. Twisted Bliss, phenomenal. But then, now this...
Wyatt's not here.
No, he's not. He's not here. I wish he was, but he's not here. But to see this is just... It was a little upsetting to me. It was a little upsetting.
And like you said, there is build, even though it, in my personal opinion, it looks like a load of shit, especially with the damn doll chasing.
So we can say load of shit then, right? So I can be honest then.
Yeah, go ahead.
That shit was bogus, bro. That build
Sucked.
was a bunch of. That was a bunch. See, I'm trying to be. No, you're nice and a nice Christian show. I'm trying to be like humble, be upset.
Really upset, eh?
Bro, just thinking about it though, because Alexa has always been the kind of person who, no matter what she's given, she'll be able to make it work. A lot of people were upset when she first got that Harley Quinn gimmick, when she first got that sidekick gimmick. You know, a lot of people are upset, but she was able to make it work. And not saying she's doing the best she can with this, but the build and the execution of the match itself gave me some kind of upset feeling in my stomach, Bryce. It gave me gas. If you ever watched the match, it gave you gas. And I love Alexa. I love Shayna. Nia's cool. Reginald, what's up? They had the nice pieces there. So like, imagine you go to the pool, right? To the deep end. And you're expecting something, with all these players, you're expecting an Olympic dive. But instead of an Olympic dive, you get a belly flop. That's what they gave me, a belly flop, and it gave me diarrhea.
And listen, looking at this match, I just sit there and I look at Baszler. I'm sure everybody's going to compare from the badass NXT Shayna Baszler that was just whipping everybody's ass on there as the champion. Now, running from dolls on Monday Night Raw and whatnot? Like, what in the hell is this? And just looking at this match, I'm surprised it even went this long. And then we got, Bliss, she's lifting up the hand. She's lifting up the hand. She's got the force all of a sudden, people.
She's got the force.
She's got the force and can control Nia Jax to slap Reginald. And Reginald, by God, man, talk about getting a lot of TV time here.
I mean, he's okay, man. I don't see the hate in Reginald. You know, I know we don't agree on a lot of things, right? This is something that we did. I like Reginald, man. I know he's a Cirque du Soleil person, you know, but he's very entertaining. I wish he was in the right division, you know.
Yep.
But being in the women's division, like that, it gives me James Ellsworth vibes.
The only difference is he can do some cool ass flips.
He can do a lot of flips. He's very good. He's a gymnast. You know, I'm not mad at him. You know, I'm mad that he took a W against Shayna Baszler. That upsets me.
Yeah, what was that? That made no sense.
But Vince smiled, so it made Vince happy. Got
to cater to that audience.
That's the only thing. That's what really matters. Okay, making sure that Vince McMahon is happy. Because think about it though, that is extremely important. I probably shouldn't say too much because he's probably about to be my boss in the next couple months, right? But because he's great. He's a great guy. He's great, right? I'm pretty sure he's great. Is that your way of saying he's awesome? I'm pretty sure he's awesome. So, but he wanted to be, you know, entertained, and he was entertained. And I agree. I was entertained as well. Vince is a genius. Vince is by far, you can look at me with that stupid smile, but Vince is a genius regardless how you feel. Do you disagree?
Okay, now I'm 50-50 on that.
Okay.
Is Vince a genius when it comes to some stuff? Yes. Particularly this thing, not so much. But like you said before, it's an audience catered to him. Let's remember that.
Let me give you an idea to why I feel like Vince is a better genius than almost anybody else you can think of. Give me somebody. Just give me one person.
Just better genius than anyone?
It's a better genius when it comes to like wrestling wise or whatever.
He's probably a better booker than Tony Khan.
Is Tony Khan even really a booker? I thought he was a person who just owns a company.
He's booking half that shit. He's booking that shit.
Wow, I thought it was Cody. But
I'm sure they all got their own little part in booking the show.
Let me say this. Vince McMahon does not. He's a wrestling company that puts on TV. You know what I'm saying? He's a wrestling company that puts on TV. A lot of people get upset about the wrestling aspect of things, but he's a genius when it comes to TV. Raw most of his shows have never dipped under 1 million views. Weekly. Do you know how difficult that is to do? Vince, no matter how we feel, no matter how we perceive it, people have been complaining about wrestling forever, and Vince has been on top of the game forever. People say this is the worst thing in the world. Did you know in 2000, I looked at a blog a couple days ago, back in 2000, there were people hating on The Rock, like they hated on Roman a couple years ago. Rocky sucked in 2000.
Yeah, in 2000, he was real big.
2000. We just didn't see it because the IWC was this small form.
We weren't up to date on it. We weren't even smart like that at the time.
My God.
We were not.
But like I'm saying, people are going to be complaining forever. I know we keep getting off topic, but this isn't a regular show. This is a different kind of show. God damn it. Vince is my future boss. And he's a goddamn genius.
You're shooting from the hip, ain't you, tonight? You're shooting from the hip tonight.
You got it, brother.
Oh, my God. Yes, he's put it out there, folks. Hey, man, this is his opinion on that. I'm up and down on it sometimes, but he has his points, too. So, not saying I disagree all the way, but I disagree with some points on that, all right?
Give me one thing you disagree with Vince on.
Like you said, the creative aspect. But you are right about one thing. This ain't the worst shit we seen. It's bad.
It's not anonymous raw general manager bad.
It ain't 2010 bad.
Yeah.
Now, 2010, that shit was ass.
Didn't Jeremy Piven get a W on
yeah, wasn't he like all Raw years ago? It was one of them guest things, and was he at the Ken Jeong guy? Summerfest.
Jesus, Summerfest. Summerfest.
Yeah, I gotta beat you at Summerfest.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember that bullshit.
I was really waiting. I was waiting by the computer, waiting for Summerfest to happen. You know, after SummerSlam, I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be a part 2 Summerfest.
Summerfest.
It never
had Summerfest, but. Honestly, this match, though, Bliss ended up getting the win on Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people were probably pissed about all that. So, I don't know where. I'm sure wherever this hypnotist or like she did with Jax tonight, or I don't know where this shit really about to go. I don't know. Honestly, I just don't know. I don't know. Like I said earlier, my regular close, he probably would have called it the smoke break match. So I got not much to say about this from the doll and everything. I just think it looks really bad. It's not good. Not my cup of tea, and I think it looks like bullshit out there. So
it wasn't my favorite either. I still love them all though. I love them. I love Alexa. I love Shayna.
We'll see how far that goes. Next though. Okay, what do we got?
What would you rank it?
Oh, would I rank it?
Yeah.
2 out of 10.
I give it a 4. I give it a 4 because it wasn't like a blah blah botch fest or whatever, but you know the story itself upset me. But you know, at least I give it a 4. I love Alexa and Shayna.
It wasn't a botch fest. I can't agree on that. At least it wasn't a botch fest.
They utilized what they had to their full ability. Those producers who told them to do those things, it's their fault.
Oh boy! But next, moving on, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
Boy,
damn good match.
Man, I love their chemistry, dude.
When you put these two together, you're gonna get something good.
It's like a nuclear reactor, dude. They start fighting, and then inside of me, I feel like fighting you, and you sitting on the couch like it's like it's nuclear. You know, it's like a chemical reaction, boy. It's great, dude. Did you see it though? It's every single time they fight, they don't even go into like a hold. You know, they don't even go into like a start wrestling hold. They go straight into like
right in the brawling.
Fist of Fury, dude.
We brawling.
Every single time was straight to Fist of Fury. But my favorite spot of the whole match was when they were both on their knees and they were swinging at each other. You know, because Kevin he barely sold the first punch because it showed how fatigued Sami Zayn was.
No, sold it.
No, do you think this hurt me? That iron jaw. Remember that iron jaw?
Yep.
There was that iron jaw. And then he gave him a hit. He gave him a headbutt right to the lip. And they were just fighting on their knees, showing how fatigued they were. Dude, this is not El Generico and Kevin Steen. But god damn, they were good. God damn, they're so good together.
Yep, that's always true. I thought they had a really good match at WrestleMania. They've had good matches just for years in general. I've seen one of them live one time.
Right.
Payback 2016, I think it was.
Yeah.
2016. I thought that was like damn near the best match of the night. I remember that. It was really good.
Yeah, I was there with you.
Yeah, we were both there. So, both of us were there. That was a damn good match. That was like a match of the night damn near. So, when it comes to both Owens and Zayn, you always know you're going to get something good from these two. Fidel Castro and... What'd you call Owens? I know we call Sami Zayn Fidel Castro a lot.
Kevin Owens is that guy who works at the gas station that don't want to come into work. He don't want to clock in. He's always scheduled, but he never wants to come in.
He doesn't want to be there half the time.
But if he ever catch you stealing, he's gonna come to your house, kick your dog, and have sex with your mother on your bed sheets.
That's some crazy shit right there.
Kevin Owens.
And, you know, they kind of have to sell the whole Nigerian nail thing from Friday on SmackDown with Owens just holding his throat a lot, which Sammy ended up tripping him on the ropes and getting the haluva kick for the win.
Right. It was yeah.
Like I said, really good match. I really got nothing bad to say about it.
This is a great match. What do you rank it?
7 out of 10.
I give it an 8. See, I feel like I'm always one up than you. Because you're such a pessimist. You're such a pessimist. That it's just...
You know, my friend Steven called me that one time.
See, yeah.
I probably know you listen to this shit right now. He said, you're a pessimist.
You're such a pessimist. You're so pessimistic.
I'm not being too negative on it. I'm talking positive about this match, so I'm not shitting on anything.
What did you say earlier? You was like, this is the worst. What were you saying when you first came about... See, you're saying something. You're a mark.
You're a mark too.
I am not a mark. I am nowhere near a mark.
But I'm the mark though. Okay.
You are a mark.
I'm looking at the marker. The marks of marks
you're
right here.
You're a mark that you're a Sharpie. That's how big of a mark
Sharpie,
you are.
a Sharpie.
You're a Sharpie.
You're probably like the mark on Skid Row also. Oh, tailgate party, oh.
You're a shit stain. Let's keep going.
Shit stain.
Yeah.
So I'm Vince Russo now, basically.
No, you're worse than shit. You're worse than Vince
I'm looking
Russo.
at the Archbishop of Talent right here.
Oh, that's fine. At least I don't have a tattoo above my ass that says slap nuts.
Slap nuts. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Mr. Wannabe Triple H right here. Mr. I can put myself over 1,000 times.
You just, okay.
Or are you Cody Rhodes with his I Have a Dream speech?
Okay, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop because Bryce is getting upset because this is his show.
I can see the veins coming from your head right now.
Yeah.
I can see a lot of it. But now, well, let's talk about something that's really gonna piss you off
I
next. Let's get to the next thing that's really gonna piss you off.
don't want to overshadow you.
Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte.
Oh God, did we have to talk about this match?
You did not give a single
Well,
fuck.
look. I have my reasons. You know, I love Rhea Ripley. I feel like Rhea Ripley is is a new generation. She's like a generational talent. You know what I'm saying? And Charlotte is very amazing in the ring. She's probably the second best female wrestler alive right now. I would say. I don't care if people say otherwise. I think Sasha's better. I say Io's up there. You know, give or take second or third. It's hard for me to enjoy some of Charlotte's matches because of what I have witnessed. I like Charlotte. I think she's great. I think she's an amazing person. But, did you watch her matches? Like, you can see, it's basically like watching the Avengers. And they say Triple H is Thanos. No, Charlotte is Thanos. I feel like Charlotte would not sell. Thanos would snap twice, and she would be not selling. She'll go woo and smack him in the face. That's what I think she would do. If Thanos snapped his fingers.
And honestly, like through almost the first half of this match, she is kicking Ripley's ass just all over the place for almost 5-10 minutes. She's just kicking her ass. All right, because I'm like, obviously I sit there like, man, is Ripley gonna get something back here? Because Charlotte's just beating the shit out this girl out here. Okay, so just mollywopping motherfuckers out here.
Kicking her ass, man. I don't want to talk about this match. I missed most of this match. You know, I know you watched the entirety. You know, I had to mute it because it started to mess with the right side of my brain because the left side of my body started to ache every time I watched Charlotte. That's not a match. She's great though. She's like so good in the ring, right? So I don't even think it's just her, but the way she's presented makes me think of taking my vitamins and saying my prayers. And I'm a Christian, and I don't even want to pray anymore right now. I don't even want to take the vitamins.
She's over pushed to the moon.
You compared her to Ric Flair. I don't see Ric Flair, dude.
And I'm not comparing. I said they basically want her to be the next Ric Flair.
But Ric Flair made other people look good. She's like the ultimate warrior. Except she doesn't have as much charisma. So she's basically like just she's basically just she's the renegade.
Oh shit. The renegade. Oh shit. I just think they make her look way too strong half the time, okay? Like I said, Charlotte's great in the ring, but overpushed to the freaking moon out there, okay? Just overpushed. And I'm just watching her out there, even hitting Andrade moves with that damn elbow back fist thing that he did and whatnot. I'm like, God damn, just do all these moves out there next. Like, hey, Los Ingobernables.
It was a night. It was. I'm happy Rhea.
The finish though.
Oh my God.
I saw that bullshit finish.
It was a DQ finish, wasn't it?
Yep.
With the top of
the little plastic table, because Ripley barely lifted it and just slightly hit Charlotte with it, and then the referee counts.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I said that the Alexa match made me way more mad and gave me diarrhea, but I feel like this match gave me like HPV or something. You know, it gave me hepatitis C, dude. It's I wasn't a fan of this match. I couldn't watch it. You saw me. I muted the TV.
It wasn't a bad match, but the finish was just bullshit.
The match was a fart. I think that's how we can describe it. A fart.
That's what you would describe it as a fart?
A fart.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
but at the first half of it, it's like, okay, Charlotte's whipping ass out here, and waiting on Ripley to get the comeback.
Person you're ever optimistic about. I think you have a crush on her. It has to be.
Like I said, I just don't like Charlotte being over pushed to the moon, because I've said it before. Don't be surprised if they make this woman fucking 20, 30 time champion out there.
Where the fuck is Queen City? You don't even know, do you?
North Carolina.
Is that a real city in North Carolina?
I think the Queen City is actually real.
Is it? I thought they were trying to be a play on. If there's somebody that listens to this that lives in Queen City, know that I love you, and I'm sorry that my geography.
I'm gonna look that up.
I went to school in the hood, so my geography isn't great. But I thought that was just a play on the fact that they're trying to make her a queen. I just can't. I give this a 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
Let's go. Go ahead. Give me
5 out of 10.
Yeah.
5 out of 10.
I love you, Rhea.
Rematch coming soon. I give it till Money in the Bank. Honestly, I think they just want to do a. I'm not saying the title's going to change, but they want to do something in front of a crowd, so that's why. But next, though, we get to the main event. Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre.
Match of the night, though.
Match of the night by default.
By default.
WWE title on the line. There's a lot to say about this match. It was just overall great, okay?
It was a great match.
Both of these guys came out there, whipped ass, very brutal stuff, very brutal spots, throwing each other back and forth on the cage.
It was pandemonium, Bryce.
Tables involved. We got tables, we got chairs, kendo sticks, MVP.
Oh, my.
Just everything. It looks like a car wreck out there at some point.
Demolition derby in the cell.
And you can see the battle scars out there from both of these guys. So
Wait. I have a question, though. Was that not one of the street fights like we compared to the first match?
It was getting kind of close.
It was the same, except it had a lot more brutality because
more brutal.
Everybody went through tables. Everybody went through a chair. Everybody got hit. You saw back of Drew McIntyre's back.
Yeah, you see the scars. God. He took a beating out there. He took a big beating out there.
Badass.
So, like I said, it was just a great match in general, okay? Overall, I liked it a lot, and it was just the right way to main event the whole show and whatnot. Now, the finish of it with MVP getting involved and Lashley getting the roll-up.
Well, they had to make Drew look strong. He couldn't take a clean loss like that because he would have lost a lot of credibility that way. Because he's already lost every single time he went against him. He lost at WrestleMania. He passed out at WrestleMania.
But MVP did get involved too. Let's remember that.
They made MVP get involved to save a little face, let his feet get a little soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wasn't upset. I mean, think about it though. That's the second time if I was gonna be a wrestler, I would just master this one move and I'll be undefeated. I'll have all the championships. The surprise roll up. I would be a 40-time world champion, dude. I would be the greatest wrestler of all time because
the surprise roll up, the most devastating move in wrestling, apparently.
God.
The surprise roll up.
Got him, dude. Did you see that? He fucked it. Fucked the hurt lock, the claymore, all that stuff. You feel me? The man hit him with the surprise roll up, and what did he do?
He won. One right there. Distraction, surprise roll up.
The greatest finisher of all time, Bryce. Hey, it's so many people sell for this. They sell so much for this that I'm surprised it's not on Amazon right now. Black Friday sale. It's such a, oh my God.
Prime Day?
Prime Day. Are you stressed about Amazon? I bought something off Amazon a while ago, right? And I thought they were going to bring the little drones, but they didn't. It was just a guy named Drone that came to my door. I wasn't happy about that. Instructions a little unclear. You know what I mean?
Where was the drone? I didn't get a drone, but I got a guy named Drone that delivers my mail.
Drone. His name is
Drone.
His name was Derone, but you feel it was like the period was like in between, and I thought he was trying to be funny. His name was Derone. So
got the drone and whatnot.
I was rickrolled by Amazon.
Now there's one question though. Like I said, overall great match in general, but here's the question now with Drew out of the title picture. Mm-hmm. Now, who you got next for Lashley?
So that's complicated, because obviously the easy choice would be like Kofi Kingston because they're trying to build that up right now, but if you look at it right now, it's very difficult. It'll probably have to be somebody who we haven't seen in a while. Maybe Edge can go over to Raw and, conquer, or Daniel, if Daniel decides to come back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Still waiting on Keith Lee.
I was going to say that. You know how I feel about, the limitless one. My father, Keith Lee, I would love for him to come back and, put the Hurt Business out of business, make them, bankruptcy. Ooh, I would love that.
Good term.
Thank you, but what's the likelihood of that happening right now?
I don't know, man. We haven't seen Keith Lee since January. That's the last time we really seen him, and we have not seen him since. We don't know if he's really hurt. We don't know what's really going on. I don't think a lot of people know. So, still waiting on him.
I wish him well. He's clearly one of my favorite wrestlers right now. Or sports entertainers, depending on which side your show is on. I don't know which side of that IWC your show is on. But after the day, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a lot of views and people with a lot of opinions.
I know they're going to have a lot to say about you. I know that. But that's the beauty of this thing. Everybody's got a different opinion on you. Y'all, if we agreed on everything, this shit would be done faster than it usually would be.
I don't agree with anything you do. I don't agree with your lifestyle. I don't agree with your shoes. Actually, those are decent. I don't agree with your socks, your hat, your hairstyle. I don't agree with anything you choose. I don't even agree with the school you chose to go to after high school. I don't agree with anything.
I don't agree with a lot of things with them whack ass fucking Nike sandals you got on there.
See, I wasn't gonna go with your shoes.
Oh, you just went in my shoes though.
I said I wasn't gonna do it.
Okay, you said I was decent.
And my Nike shoes cost more than your rent because you still live at home with your
and
mother.
you still live at home with yours too. I see.
My mom.
I think you do.
You're. I gotta talk about my mama, man. My mama.
All right, yeah, let's not bring no moms in this. That's too far. That's too far.
Cool.
But we could talk about the carrot top hairstyle you got there. You want to talk about my haircut?
You go with me, man. Like this guy here, man.
This guy, yeah, you want to be Swerve lookalike.
Swerve has like XXX type hair.
I know you're the great value version of him, but.
And you're shaped like a tampon. So
I'm telling you, you look like a giant douche.
That's fine, Bryce. That's perfectly fine. For Halloween, Bryce dressed up as a popcorn fart.
Popcorn fart. You dress like a turd sandwich.
You just keep recycling South Park jokes and things.
And it's working right for me right now.
It's never worked.
Yes, it has.
Tell me one time, anytime you stole a joke, it ever worked. It's never worked. It's never worked so much that it's filing for unemployment before it was born. That's how much it's never worked.
Let me guess. That's what she said.
Who is she? Your girlfriend?
Was that yours?
Your girlfriend.
Is it yours?
Let's talk about your girlfriend.
Let's talk about yours.
What's his name again?
What's his name? Steve? What's your name? Steve, huh?
What are you trying to make fun of me? You think being gay is funny?
Is it?
No. It's okay to be gay.
We know that. But let's not say so much, so we're going to piss off some SJW marks on here.
Okay, let's go.
Hey man, it's just a fun about talking shit. It's fun. Hey, but yeah, honestly though, like overall though, with this show in general, what would you have given it? Because some say this was very skippable.
Wait, what do you rank the last match? I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8.5.
8. Yeah, that's a good match. So, what we said the whole show?
Yeah, whole show.
So I'll be honest with you. It's not. What was the last show? WrestleMania Backlash, right?
Yeah, it was the last one.
I feel WrestleMania Backlash had a better show. If I can remember that, because WrestleMania was in April.
Yes.
And WrestleMania Backlash was last month, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel WrestleMania Backlash had a better card. It was a lot of rematches, But I felt like it was the best, pay-per-view so far this year. Hell in a Cell didn't fall too far down. It hadn't fallen too far down, but it was a nice sequel. Overall, I give it a 7 out of 10 stars if we're doing stars.
Stars.
I heard there's a guy online who's like right, who's like in love with Constellation, who likes giving stars to like a lot of people. He's in love with like constellations. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot his name, but I'm pretty sure that there's some youth deers that work in AEW that have a name matched.
Yeah, man, I heard the guy, a lot of Mega Man with him or something like that.
He's awesome. But
yeah, he's a tuna. He's like a fish, man. Got a lot of tuna to himself.
Are we really have we fallen that far that we have to like? We're afraid to mention Dave Meltzer's name.
Oh, we could bury the son of a bitch if we want to.
All right, man, let's do it then. Fuck
I don't believe everything.
Overall, it was a nice show.
He's on the payroll.
Yeah. He's not paying me. I'm not getting paid.
He's on the AEW payroll. I mean.
Clearly, he's been on the AEW and fucking New Japan. Everything New Japan happens is automatically 6 stars.
You see your brand, it's gonna do its stuff, pretty stars, deep answer, I didn't like what's going on, Kenny Omega got 20 stars in the Tokyo Dome. Tokyo Dome! Alright then, but, yeah, no, like I said, overall, though, I probably give it a show like an 8.5, though, and whatnot, so, yeah, man, we went about, how long we been talking about this? Like a good...
It's been about 45 minutes.
Yeah, we had to go. Like, it wasn't really a long show.
Alright, it was nice.
I thought it was a solid show, but it's one of those things where it's kind of skippable at the same time. I would say kind of given the build to this, and it's not one of those things to really feel important about. I'm sure they're going to hype more Money in the Bank up, given that it'll be a crowd by next time. And, of course, SummerSlam coming in August and whatnot, depending on how that's going to go. Because we've already seen the little promo videos and the whole Cardi B music, if she's even the host that's been rumored for a while. People already know how I've already said about it and whatnot with Cardi B if she's hosting it. Like, you got anything to say on it real quick?
Regarding Cardi B,
if she even hosts this thing.
They had Bad Bunny. Maybe they'll have Charlotte go against Cardi B in a WAP match. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a messy situation.
Why is it gonna be messy? What is it gonna do?
They need a fire hydrant.
Go back to the HLA Eric Bischoff age, right?
Oh yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna get a host in there. I've already said my opinion on it before in the past, so you already know how I feel about it. If you listen to me say many things about it, but I get why WWE has done it for. I get why they're doing it. I don't know if how many people agree with her, even just bringing her in general, but hey, you gotta get that check, I guess. Get that check.
That money. I'm mad at it. Get that shmoney.
Definitely agree. Get the shmoney and whatnot. But, like I said, overall, though, this was a good time. It was about 45 minutes. First time doing this, with you on the show and everything. This was a very fun and enjoyable.
If you get at least 100 likes, you got to bring me back at least once a month. We got a deal? We got to get it in writing.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shit, I'm down with that.
Get 100 likes. Make sure y'all get at least 100 likes on here so that, I can come back at it. Unless you don't want me, and then be putting in the comments like, yeah, leave that son of a bitch off here.
Yeah, because, what are your thoughts on just Isaiah bringing on this show today? What do you think about him? What do you think about his views? What do you just think about this review in general and his side of the opinion? Hey, a lot may not agree with him, but, just give your overall thought on what you think about him and what he has done tonight on this show and whatnot. Overall, I think this was a very fun review to do, and we got everything covered here and whatnot, so... Yeah, like I said, just comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at HoodedKnight890. Check out any review that is uploaded online right now from any pay-per-view or any show, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Impact, AEW, sometimes New Japan, or whatever show or pay-per-view that's going to come up. Hey, we got the review for it, okay? Because I think next we'll... Gonna be going to Slammiversary. Probably have Kyle back on that for that one. And then, SummerSlam, I'm sure it's going to be a joint review. But, other than, me doing the whole plugs and whatnot, take the time to, plug yourself right now before we go.
I'm going to put my Instagram in the description. I feel like it'll be a lot more sufficient. But just so I can say it so they can hear my voice, it's King everything. Just Google it. King ZAYAH. King with the Y. ZAYAH. ZAYAH. The reason, the prince, the king, the thought. I'm the truth. Oh my God. I'm your highness. Give me some more. Give the great one. No, that's the Rock, right? The Pebble. Oh my God. Man. So I'm going to put it down in the description, guys. Make sure you guys come follow me. I'll be going back on tour. Back in August, finally, I know COVID restrictions are opening up a little bit. We're going back on tour. We're hitting Arkansas and where are we going? Arkansas, Missouri, and Kansas. Some places like that. I'm sorry about the cities. I'm sorry, like I told you, from the hood, my geography isn't great, but come out, show us some love. Follow me on YouTube at King ZAYAH. Follow me on Instagram at King ZAYAH. Add me on Snapchat at King ZAYAH. And come just show love to the boy. We out.
All right, peace out, everybody. See you tomorrow night.